Hello, welcome to Timberborn and Stardew Valley in our little village here. Let's get started. Continue. What we did was last time we went into here and built this. We're working on clearing this out because we're going to come over here and we need to build here a place for a little pool of water and a place where we can capture some bad water. Not that we need to do a lot of terraforming, but just get rid of some of the little nodules and stuff here and there. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I'm thinking we're going to move our housing over here. All right. Well, we'll see how that goes. So what do we want to do? Oop, wrong one. Bad tide. Do we want to do that? Because I think this is, yeah, it's just right underneath here. Yeah, let's do that. Well, I prefer to actually kind of sink that, and then put in some levees. But we don't have any explosives to kind of hollow that out. And I think we don't have any. We just have the one lumberjack working up here. For all those trees there, I'm like, did I cancel the cut order or something? Okay, he's cut down all of the stuff over here. All right. We do need to clear the forest, so whenever we started this map, I was giving the creator a hard time, which, by the way, my giving you a hard time, creator, doesn't mean I don't like your map. I think it's a good map. Just me giving you a hard time. So at the beginning I said, well, yeah, we're going to have to cut down all the forest because you didn't give us enough trees to cut down before and use before we could get a forester going. But that's not true. You did. But we're going to end up having to cut down probably most of it anyway. Get rid of all these berries. And and just because, we need to clear some space to be used. All right, my bad tide diversion working. Oh, we got some bad tide. We got some bad water in here. Hmm. Yeah, I think the gate's too far away. I think maybe I'll have to move the gate here. Yikes. Means we're going to be losing water for a while. And we're losing all this, but that's all right because that's why I planted the fast growing trees here. So shouldn't take very long to just replant them and have them grow back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So these guys should be protected from it. Oh, okay. I need to replace these oaks. Replace them with birch. Oh, that's the first time I've ever seen that. Well, I mean, not that effect, but first time I've seen grandfather's grave without the covering. I want to allow the trees to spread, not berries. So we did not end up cutting down the whole forest because we didn't cut these down. So yeah, back to what I was talking about before the bad tide rudely interrupted us. So we want let's see if we do so 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. So I'm thinking maybe we do this one as a sluice. I think we need another lumberjack starting to fall behind in wood. And he's about done cutting down over here. The beaver. Keep some plank production going. Yeah, fully staffed. I want to move my lumberjack. Because this guy couldn't reach over here. Not that we're cutting any of these trees down, but we are cutting down these trees that are in our future road. Okay, let's do a obtain there. Wow, look at that. Okay. What? Are we getting bad tide in there? Kind of looked like we were. Looked like some bad water was flowing through there. Alright, what was a flooded building? Probably this guy right here. Sloshing is just annoying, man. Just annoying. At least I'm happy to see I'm not the only one that gets the sloshing, you know. You would think, of course, you're not the only one. Why would you think you are? Well, you know, if I watch the YouTube playthroughs, they're not getting any sloshing. A lot of them are, they're no sloshing at all. It's quite amazing. Really? And I'm like, well, what are they doing that I'm not? What's going on? Well, they're not doing anything. They're just having the YouTube look, I think. Okay, let's make this a priority. But I have seen some where pictures, at least, where other players have gotten, you know, they built levees all along the riverbanks like this, which tells me that they were getting flooding. They were getting sloshing. Yes, let's go back to producing metal. Probably don't need gears. Let's build this. We're using way more than, well, just because of the sloshing. Here, let's put in one of these, and now let's look. Barely. All right, I'm good with it. So I think we're going to make like this back here. Our pool of bad water. Okay, let me plan this out. This means that we're going to have some bad water that we're not going to be able to use really. So it means that we really should put in floodgates so we can capture more bad water. We're not losing so much. But, you know, we have to go this high because that's how high we need to go to get over this wall, is a 3-level high. Close below contamination of 3%. But where are we gonna release our water? Hmm. Hmm. Well, until we can get some explosives and kind of clear out some of this area here. I mean, I don't know where else we'd want to move the water. We don't really need the water anywhere else. Hmm. So yeah, I'm thinking that until we can actually use it for something else, we'll have it go out here. Well, I don't think we need to build this high here. Yeah, it's higher than this over here. So, close above 3% contamination. Set those to high priority. Empty this guy. Because it's in the way. Let's save some planks there. Yeah, when we get some bad tide, we want to be able to store as much bad water as possible. All right, so now we just let them build. Guys be lowest priority. Now move these guys up to there. Not keeping up with the wood. So we may not be able to do all of this. Of course. Spreading fast. Okay, 24 of these planks. Let's see, we only need 10. So we can chill on that. All right. I'm going to concentrate over here. Let's put that back. I was going to start preparing to put in the big water pump, but let's concentrate on one project at a time here. So let's go ahead and put this back. Sorry, beavers. So we have 7 unemployed beavers. Oh, here, make that a high priority build. Though I do think we're going to need to cut down all the forest. To build this area here. But as I said earlier, at least we're leaving this here, so we didn't cut down all of the forest. I'm thinking we probably can get rid of this guy now. Nope. Because I think what we're going to do is we're going to plant Yes, let's make these top priority so we can get up here. We're trying to work around. Yeah, someone's gonna get stuck. I was reading a post. Really? Two, okay. But complaining about beavers getting stuck. And the poster said that a poster said that they play with refund 100% of materials because of the whole beaver getting stuck thing. And that's what they will do until that's fixed. I mean, I don't know that beavers getting stuck will ever really truly be fixed. But, it's like they seem to seek out to get stuck. But besides that, really what they were talking about more than anything else was the fact that, and I think this was a change since update or release 5, that if a beaver gets stuck, like say in one of these blocks here areas, and the block they've delivered 100%, that they will finish it up to like 90%, but then they won't be able to finish it while that beaver's stuck there. And in some cases, it's hard to get wherever that beaver's stuck is out, if you can get him out at all. Because even if you try, it's like beaver won't get out. Whereas before that, it used to be that if they finished something where the beaver was stuck, then the beaver would just move to another space. For some reason, they changed that. And that's really what they were talking about, was like, well, since that can occur, not just that beaver's getting stuck, but since that can occur, that a beaver stuck can block construction, requiring demolition of not just the place where around where the beaver's stuck, but like an entire building, that they're going to do 100% recovery of refunding of materials. I'm thinking maybe I'm going to do the same. Because, yeah, I think it's kind of ridiculous. Oh. Don't want that there because we'll put in a lumberjack. Yeah, we have stripped all of our wood. So that means we now pause everything. Project is now complete. I think that's the only points we need to do. Until we can recover all of our wood. Or lots of wood. Are they still? No. Okay. No work's being done. No wood, man. Holy smokes, we went through that. Okay. So, no reason just to have a bunch of lumberjacks sitting around doing nothing while we have unemployment. Or not unemployment, but vacant jobs. We have five, five. What do we spend all our planks on? Oh, maybe because we were still building this. Oh, I already had all this. Oh, didn't even look. Okay, let's empty this guy. Well, folks, we're kind of at a standstill till we can get a forest going. Could cut down all of my maples because we're not ready to use them. But that's a terrible waste of maples. I could cut this down, but it's not going to help majorly. Well, let's do it anyway. Nice. They have like little chips coming out. Nice. Nice little detail. $44. 40s. Oh my goodness. Well, that's all the time we have left for today's episode. It's going to take forever for those trees to come in, so it's going to be a while before we probably can do much. But hopefully you enjoyed that and you'll come back and join us when we continue. Until next time, have a terrific day.